I hope everybody having a blessed day. Mm-hmm. I done went and watched that pollen off. Let's go. Give me a little bit of soda. All right. So, like, so let's go. Let's see what's going on. Hold up. Let's see what's going on in the spiritual realms. All right, for the collectors. Going on with your exes and all that other crazy mess. Let's see. Since I had these out earlier, let's go. I gotta come back and do my spirit box read. Okay. We have Shame, Little Bubby, Long Bubby Susie. Then we had that the other day, so let's see. We had that the other day. So we got manifestation. You could be in your manifestation season after year 9 has went out, because that's 9. Okay. I gotta come back and do a collector's read. We have the Queen of Pentacles, kindness. You're getting manifestation because of your kindness. This is like basically the universe giving back to you because of your kindness, because of your heart. Giving and receiving, I'm getting out of that, basically. We have Bridget, the goddess of eternal flame. I am eternal flame, and each day the light grows within me. Okay? You heal. That's what I'm getting out of that. Like each time that you heal, this is why you're getting this manifestation, because you're healing. Even from the bullshit that you're going through with devils, demons, people that's doing divination on you, trying to do divination, drama starter with divination, haunted. Somebody wants you haunted with divination. Child, you can take that somewhere else. You're not haunted by your divination no more. Anyways, let's go. Runaway. So, you could be about to get away from these people, or they could be running away from their karma. They know they're about to get karma. They could be trying to run away from their karma for doing divination. And even though you ran away from the situation is what I'm getting. Even though you knew people was doing divination, you stayed kind-hearted, like you wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't mean. You spoke up for yourself, but you wasn't mean. Like if you knew somebody was doing divination, you know for sure they was doing witchcraft, hexes, curses on you. And like even if you know who did it, like you didn't try to seek revenge, shit like that. You just stayed in your good vibes. That's on top of here. Somebody paranoid about what's about to come to them. Okay. They're doing divination, daydreaming. They daydreaming about head in the clouds, illusion, hopes, and dreams. They're delusional and they think they're going to get this karma back. Like, I'm just getting they're delusional. If they think they're not going to get this karma back, they're in delusion. How the fuck you do divination and hexes and curses and witchcraft and think you're not going to get this shit back in return? How do that work? How do you clear up your karma and you did so much witchcraft and you took people out with witchcraft? Let me know in the comments how the fuck that worked. You taking people out with witchcraft, and then Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael stepped in. And even though you knew people was doing witchcraft, you still stayed kind-hearted. Like, if you knew they was hiring a practitioner, you ain't go hire a darker practitioner. You could have, but you did not do that. These are people that's trying to, trying to run away from karma, or you ran away from these people. They try to have you haunted with divination. So now I guess it's going back to them. This divination that they done. In their feelings. So somebody in their feelings, trash. Okay? I gotta come back and do a collector's read with these cards. But yeah, somebody in their feelings. Okay? About something, divination. Some divination they done. I mean, you don't do divination. If you do, you do white magic, like I said, affirmations and shit like that. You don't be doing like moon rituals and shit like that with a group. Next full moon. Something gonna happen in the next full moon. April 1st. Doing that pink moon, strawberry moon, if you want to call it the strawberry moon. Because somebody really think they're not gonna get their karma back. Somebody think that shit cleaned up, abundance. And then you got this abundance manifestation coming in. Abundance is a mindset, not just a material gain. So it's all about your mindset. So you have an abundant mindset. Because even if you knew somebody was doing dark magic on you, you did not hide. Okay, I don't know what that is. Bacon. Okay, this actually, then why are you on here? That means you're purposely coming on here to fuck with me. And I'm going to let you stay on here and talk that shit. Then again, I'm going to block you. Because why are you on here? Report, harassment, bullying. I'm not going for that. Okay? I'm not going for that. So that means you purposely came on here, Ashley, to, fuck with me. Because I don't understand, if you think this is devil's work, why the fuck are you on here? So you purposely came here to fuck with me. That's what that's showing me, bitch. And I said, bitch. How you like that? Because if you think this is devil's work, why the hell are you on here? Because you purposely came on my channel to talk shit. And I don't give a fuck. Let's see what's happening in the spiritual realm. You purposely came on my channel to talk shit. I seen jail. Somebody going to jail. The unveiling bell. Remove any illusions or misconceptions. Face the reality of a situation with honesty. Allow yourself to see things clearly without being influenced by biased emotions or emotion. Like I just told you. If you think this is devil's work, then you should not be on here. So anytime you come on here and talk shit, I'm going to know that somebody sent you. You're somebody else. You're from somebody else's group. You are a flying monkey. And I will not, be on here like generating nothing to you because you're being sent. You're being sent by the devil yourself. Why you on my time talking about this devil's work? You are the devil. You can just sit there and don't say nothing. But they won't. I keep telling you. So, hopeful. Has big dreams to chase. There may come around, possibly longer. So you got a soulmate connection coming in. This is why they bother you too. They know you got, you're a good person. And even with this tornado or this tower moment they try to bring you, you still didn't go out there, with this divination. Didn't go out and do divination on them. You know what I'm saying? You still stayed humble. So it's still coming out. Somebody wanted to cause a tower moment. But here you go. Silent murmurs. Silent memories. It's like whatever you're gonna let divine or your ancestors take care of this. Like you're gonna meditate on it, and you probably just do return the sentence. Amid uncertainty, love has the power to rebuild trust. Remains history restored. So you just restoring trust within yourself. Like, okay, we know mother was doing that divination. It's all good. You wouldn't have been getting no manifestation if you know about spiritual law. You wouldn't have got no manifestations if you would have went out there and did what they did. Like, you know, that eye for an eye shit. Somebody wanted you to get karma. Like somebody wanted you to, you know, retaliate to get karma. That's what I'm getting out of that. So I'm at the crossroads. Should I fight for this or move on? Relationships are a lot of work. Being single is easier. Run the fuck away. Run the fuck away. Oh, God. Bye. Bye. I ain't got some time for it. So this is your ex. They're at the crossroads. Should I fight for this? No. Keep fucking moving. Especially if you did some fucking ritual with a hyphen group, with a pack of men, a pack of wolves. Because they got them out here. They got the men, they got the women out here. You know, they got a whole group of women, a whole group of men that belongs to a hyphen group. And they stick together like glue to go ruin people's lives. They enjoy ruining people's lives. If it's women, or they might join up together. Excuse me for 1 second. Because that's what they like doing. They like ruining people's lives. Let's go ahead, put the salt, all that. Right, Peter? All right, let's start. I don't play no games with that shit. I don't play no games with that hoodoo, voodoo, and all that motherfucking hoodoo, witchcraft and shit. I play no games with it. I play no motherfucking games with that shit. I return that shit right back to the motherfucking Sundays out here. Where my rag at? Return that shit right back to your ass. So you got exes, and you got your exes could be a part of a hyphen man group, woman group, and they like going around destroying people's lives. That's what I'm getting. So let's get a letter. Open up my window. Don't you open up that window. Abundant. And so we got abundant out here like so many times. More than enough, comfortable, financial gain. So whatever this abundance is, manifestation you're getting, is going to be more than enough, financial gain, after all this. So that's what I told y'all before. All they do is be blessing. I don't give a fuck what they say or they do. All they do is be blessing you. That's all they do. They're blessing you, your family, your bloodline, because you're breaking generational curses. And this is expression. Express yourself, your creative self. Love life, in your love life. So you got a soulmate coming in. You're going to be able to express yourself. You know, they're going to be able to express themselves. You're going to be able to express yourself the right way. Because, you know, people act like you can't express yourself. They want you to express themselves. Express yourself the way they want you to. And that's control issues. These are people that got real control issues. That was part of some Hierophant group, religious cult, some shit like that. They're part of religious cults. No, you're gonna do what I say do. You know what I'm saying? That, like I said, that's witchcraft. No, bitch. It depends on your intentions of your heart. And there ain't nothing but another terrorist trying to, put, bad luck on somebody else's channel. Trying to get people off their channel. But they doing the same thing, trust me. You know what I'm saying? Or worse, they doing witchcraft. Divine light. Okay? Divine light clears the darkness and reveals the truth. Trust in its guidance to allow you the way to move forward. So you're moving forward regardless of what these people say, regardless of what they do. They see that. So I don't even know why they keep going with the witchcraft, voodoo, whatever the fuck they doing. The totem for today, boundaries, hedgehog. Nurture and protect your unique qualities and guard yourself against negativity. And that's what you've been doing, guarding yourself against negativity. Even if they coming on here talking shit. I guard myself against it now because I know what they're trying to do. Energy artists. And they're still doing black magic. But even though they're still doing it, you got a marathon. You still winning, perseverance, persistent, endurance. You still showing endurance through all this. And somebody just want to keep going with it. And I ain't got time for it. Somebody could be trying to make you feel guilty about something. Maybe they're trying to make you feel guilty about having endurance or something. Limitations, fear. Because they wanted you in limitations and fear. They wanted you to feel like you got limitations, like you retarded or something. I can't fucking move. You know. Not to say if you are, disabled or anything like that, that you retarded or anything, but I'm saying they trying to say, even if you do got that condition or something like that, they might be still trying to play you, something like that. Somebody trying to play you like you slow. Archangel Michael don't like that shit. So they're going to get, thank you, they're going to get karma back for that shit. Oh, I see that shit come. That's how I know somebody was doing some goddamn witchcraft. That one started blowing hard as fuck. And I just went out there and did them and burned that damn pot. Now look, it's cooling off. You see what I'm saying? Somebody's addicted to witchcraft. Somebody's addicted to the shit. Or taking you down with the witchcraft player strategic. Somebody think, and they at the crossroads. I think I read this for the collectors earlier. Somebody's at the crossroads. Somebody know they're going to be at the crossroads in a minute. But trying to be a player, strategic. I told you this could be an ex that's part of a girl group, a Hierophant group, something like that. And they involved in witchcraft or something. They're involved in some type of witchcraft. They think they're a player, strategic with it. Enemy, watch your back. This is somebody you always got to watch your back from. They always your enemy. I don't give a fuck if they smile on your face or not. They're your enemy. So you need to be strategic with these people. You need to be strategic like, yeah, I know, yeah. Divine intervention, time for reflection. So it's time for you to reflect, or you already did your divine intervention and you are reflecting. Okay. What is this? Why is this over here? Yeah, somebody was doing some heavy witchcraft. Somebody was doing that shit. Because ain't no way that wind blowing like that. I know it's storms and shit, but that shit was just, if you looked at that shit, I was like, oh, let me go outside and burn that shit. I want to tell you how I feel. So they want to tell you how they feel because they was trying to be a player, be strategic with some type of divination. Next full moon, they know they about to get their shit rocked. I can make the bed rock. Ooh, I can make the bed rock, girl. I can make the bed rock. You ain't making no bed rock over here, you do divination. Harmony. Okay? I open myself to the divine being within me, the divine being within you. I am in the image of God. Create them in the image of me. That's what he said. Thus, I have the power to bring light in my life. I turn any darkness in me into something beautiful, which you turn it into abundance. You're not turning it into like, no matter they still doing the witchcraft. You like, you still doing the shit? They think they're being strategic though, but you already see through it. Like, in the absence of resentment, anger, or doubt, I find harmony. So, in the absence of it, you find a harmony in that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, you didn't go seek out revenge. You did not go do none of that shit on these people. Not one time. You could have. Maybe that's what they're paranoid about. They think you're gonna go. They know you have the right to do it. Maybe they're paranoid you might go see a practitioner on their ass or something. I don't know, but you're not that type of person. So maybe you got all these people and now the sun coming out. You see what I'm saying? Maybe they paranoid that you're gonna go see a practitioner. Or maybe they scared that somebody gonna come tell you about, they hired them. Maybe they scared the practitioner gonna come to you and say, this person hired me to take you out. Personal alchemy. Just like that card just said, harmony. Like, you're doing personal alchemy, like within yourself. Like, even though mother was doing that shit, even death magic, knowing they could have took you out with that shit, it's like, okay, I'm gonna just let it balance itself out. The spiritual being within me is not gonna allow me to go out there and do no shit against you because you did it against me. What I get out of that? So somebody is paranoid that you're gonna, hear about them hiring a practitioner on you, or they're scared that you might go pay for one. February 16th. It's something about February 16th. Somebody's birthday could be February 16th. Give me a crystal. These cards, yeah, I'm gonna straighten them up while I'm going along. So we got meditation retreat, staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m. Blue calcite. So you staring at the morning, you waking up at 3 a.m. You already know what that is. Somebody trying to practice some witchcraft. Not all the time. That could be divine waking you up, letting you know that somebody trying to do something evil against you or something. But you need blue calcite. You're sitting up at 3 a.m. in the rising, dusk to dawn. Because they be starting that shit dusk to dawn. 12 a.m. all the way to, dusk to dawn. Until dawn. Now how that shit just cleared up like that. That's what I'm saying. Your ancestors be letting you know somebody doing some fucking witchcraft. Maybe that's the way that the ancestors is letting you know. Like, shit like that. You seen when I went to go get them flowers and the wind started gusting. I mean, when I went to go pick up the flowers, it was a little bit wind, but it wasn't like gusting. Like, that shit started hitting me. Like, what the fuck? Where'd that come from? I wish I would have seen that shit. I should have showed y'all when I went to go light, because that's what I went to go do. Lit my shit. When I seen that just wind just blowing like that, yeah, that's what he let me know. Because I told you one time, it was weird. It was a storm. It was a tornado coming one day. It was like it had to be like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was looking out my window, and I know one was coming. You could feel it, you could see it, because the trees was bent like this. Not the trees, but the bushes. They was going like this. Like, you know, and you could hear a train. You could hear like a train was coming. But where I was looking where the trees was, because there used to be trees across the street. That shit, you could see the you know, the bushes like go like this, open. But I was just sitting there looking at it like, and was filming it. Child, tell me why I filmed that whole shit, right? I know I filmed it. Tell me why when I went back on my phone, it showed me, instead of showing the storm, it showed me, you know, you ever see The Craft? You remember when she looked in the mirror and it showed her turning her head in the mirror? That's what it was like. I put play, and that shit did not show the storm. It showed me going like this, like in my bed, looking back. Like this. I said, I didn't record me looking back. I was recording a storm. When did I record me looking around and shit in my room? That was creepy. And I had the whole shit of the storm on film. But when I went to go back and play it, I'm going like this in the film, like looking back and shit. Like, what the fuck? So you could tell something was in that storm. So once I seen that, I said, okay, that's some devil shit. You know what I'm saying? Some witch shit. So I went and started talking to the wind. And I said, devil, if you here, you gonna fucking leave this place right now. You know, the next thing you know, that breeze started getting, I went to the backyard. That you can see the trees just opening, like somebody was walking. I kind of got a little scared, but I ain't showing really no fear. I was like, what the fuck? That was creepy, y'all. But let's keep going. That was creepy because I filmed that whole storm. I filmed the storm, the wind, the rain. It was on my camera. I was filming that. But when I went back in there, that shit showed me just going like this. For some reason. I was like, what the hell is that? Okay, we got ninth house. Yeah, abundance. Abundance keep coming out. As if or they came for all there is. The philosophies and law involved do it in a big way. So y'all just got Jupiter, luck, manifestation, high philosophy. High philosophy will be harmony. Not doing what they did to you. And like, you know who it is, and they know you know. Especially if you're high priest, they know you know they was doing witchcraft. And that's probably a reason why they follow you. To make sure you're not going to hire a practitioner on them or something like. If you didn't do it the first time, what makes you think we'll do it? Oh, because you know that we know that you did it. You know. I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's that magic hitting them. They delusional. Because if you always been an empath, you always just going to be an empath. No matter if they did that shit on you or not. You're going to stay that way. Because you know your ancestors going to handle that shit. Anticipation. So they know something is intensifying. And they can feel that shit. You can feel that shit. But you in a good state. You're not in a bad state. If anything, you're just doing protective spell. Now look at the sun coming out. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Child, didn't I just tell you somebody did some dark magic? Somebody did some dark magic, man. Somebody did some hoodoo, witchcraft, whatever. That shit was just blown out of nowhere. Child, solitude. You might be in solitude right now. You're just getting to know yourself, your inner spiritual stuff, your spiritual image. Get ready for this spring, get to know your spiritual self. You never met your spiritual self. You just met your fleshly self. So now you're just getting to know your spiritual self in solitude and putting yourself in balance and harmony. That's what I'm picking up out of that. Child, look at the sun coming out. Let me. That's why I be okay. Look at this shit, y'all. Look. Child, let me show you this. You know I ain't lying.
She built affordable housing, created job training programs, and provided scholarships to thousands of inner city youth.
Look at this shit, y'all. You see my pot over there burning, right? My pot burning? With my affirmations in that bitch, now you see that sun coming out, right? You see the wind. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Yeah. Look at that shit. Look at the sun out. I told you somebody was doing that shit. Somebody did some goddamn witchcraft.
Database 3 years ago.
On that goddamn witchcraft, bitch. Or a nigga. I didn't mean to slam that door like that. You see what I be saying, y'all? That's my altar right there. But you see what I'm saying, right? Soon as I seen that shit pick up, I went right outside, lit my goddamn pot. I showed y'all that when I went for my walk. No, I ain't in no Florida. So let's go. I don't be playing no games with them. I don't play no games with that witchcraft. So that's your sign right there. When you feel a gust of wind and shit, somebody doing something. Somebody doing some death magic or they're sending something. Nature spirit. I respect all of nature's elements, beings, and help preserve life on earth. That's what I'm saying. Respect nature. Like I said, you got to get an altar. I got flowers on there for my ancestors, water, earth, air, fire, water, spirit. You know, the fifth element. Look, hun. Look, I can't do it with you today. Bye. And they be the same ones that be sending the witchcraft. They be the main ones sending it. I can't do it with y'all today. And look what I had. Didn't I say spirit? I said earth, air, fire, water. And because the Bible said make them in the image of me, so you do got a spiritual part of you. Spirit. That was stuck. Your spirit is about to be sublimated. That's what I'm saying. I do not play no games with them. I be picking that shit up. I be like, okay. All right, motherfucker. Let me go light that motherfucking shit. I don't play no games with them. I gotta go put a piece of charcoal in there. So if I gotta keep burning affirmations today with flowers in it, I got potpourri in there. You know, sage in there, you know, and my affirmations and flowers and salt. That's to clear the air, like deep sea salt and salt. That's to clear that shit out. I don't play no fucking games with these demons. I play no games. You're not gonna play around me with that witchcraft. So the questions. Am I focused on what I want most? Which is your spiritual side of yourself. You need to get really in touch with the spiritual side of yourself so you will know shit like that. You see what I'm saying? When you're in tune and you in tune like that, because I was trying to get y'all in tune to see what was going on when I went to go get those flowers. You heard me say, soon as I was going to get those flowers, a gust of fucking wind just came out of nowhere. Like, nah, we don't want you to get those flowers for your ancestors. How can I be more flexible right now? Okay? With your fleshly self and your spiritual, you need to separate the two at this time. Am I focused on what I'm losing or gaining? You're more focused on what you're losing. You need to be focused on what you're about to gain. Like different mindset. You need to be on a different mindset. Okay? And name all the things that you love. Are you one of them? I give myself all love and attention I need. They got stuff on the back of it. I know that. Are you going through some change? And it says, what are you trying to control? Maybe time. Okay. Today's soul's action. So I got to start reading these in the back. So I got to turn these around. I'm going to start doing these and reading these. I didn't even know it had anything in the back, y'all. But I'm going to have to start doing those. Let's go. I don't got time for it. That sun came right on out. I don't play no games. Feather. Think first before you judge. Light as a feather. See what I'm saying? You think first before you start judging. You don't just take action like some people do, like some of these evil people do. Okay? Garden. Something lovely will come from this. Since you trust in people, you trust in yourself, you letting divine, right now fight your battles. Even if it was witchcraft done, you letting divine fight your battles. Okay? Mirror. Treat your body like a palace. It is. And all you gotta do is concentrate. I keep telling y'all, just concentrate on creating and being in your self-love image. And look on top again. It's something about abundance, abundance, abundance. So somebody about to win the lottery. Congratulations beforehand. Okay, because it's something about Jupiter energy. Something about, I gotta come back and do a planet read for you. 6 days before this full moon on April 1st, I did write myself a reminder that I gotta come do this full moon read for y'all. And also these affirmations, finances. So it's something about, I told you something about abundance, abundance, abundance. You got manifestations, you got Queen of Pentacles, you have abundance on that card. You have hopeful, marathon, divine light, abundant, abundant in your love life, abundant with harmony, abundance with being strategic with these demons. Something about February 16th. Intensifying. Something is intensifying. Then you got Jupiter out here, 9th house, which is Sagittarius energy. You got Sagittarius somewhere in your chart. Okay, but it's something about finances. Okay? I don't play no games with a bitch or a nigga with that shit. Keep that shit over there. That's the last time I'm gonna tell you, bitch. Keep that witchcraft and that dark magic nigga and bitch, hating ass bitch over there. But you won't listen. So ain't no need to keep talking about it. I just got to keep moving on for myself and self-care and do what I need to do for me and my bloodline. Romantic love. Like I said, you got, and this is cosmic flower. So something from the cosmos is coming in. Cosmic flower, you're going to be given something. Love. I'm just getting a lotus flower. I'll have to go burn that, some more. I'm going to have to put some charcoal in there so it can stay on. So I'll have to keep lightening and lightening and lightening it. If I have to do that shit all night, I'll do that shit. Return the sinners. Angel of balance, and your temperance angel. This is my yacht bringing balance, okay? And then appreciate. Your ancestors about to show you how much they appreciate you. I know that's right. All you gotta do is make your altar of water, flowers. If you want to put flowers on there, light you a white candle, show gratitude, some type of offering, whatever it is, flowers is an offering. That was some heavy dark magic somebody just tried to do. And then come on here talking that shit. You see? I'm gonna just tell you what just happened. Look, confession. Somebody got some dark ass confession, or they got a dark deity attachment. And they're trying to attach it to you. That's what I'm saying. So this is somebody got a dark attachment from doing all this goddamn witchcraft. They got a demon attachment. And they're trying to attach this shit to you. Prioritize reflection. So you remember I did a reading earlier about the mirror? I remember I said something about the craft when I took that picture for some reason. When I took that video, but it didn't show the storm. It did not show the storm at all that I recorded. It showed me looking to the side like that girl in the crowd in the mirror. So I told you something about You better be careful about the mirrors. You gotta clean your mirrors off with vinegar. It's something about the mirrors. Somebody is actually looking at you in the fucking mirror. I'm telling you. I did a reading like that earlier for the members. Somebody is going through the mirrors and they're trying to attach a dark attachment to you. They're trying to attach something to you. 0 fucks given. But I don't think you give a fuck, but you should, because you should be clearing out your damn mirrors. If somebody trying to fuck up your abundance or whatever the fuck they trying to do, let's get an angel. Yeah. And I'll be going right back out there doing it again. If you believe, only if you believe, helpful people. You got helpful people coming in to help you with your abundance, even if it's your soulmate. Somebody could know this, so they trying to, do whatever type of witchcraft. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Take your ass on with that witchcraft. You're not cloaked no more. As many times as I say that, you should know this. What's this? Divine Sun Child. Y'all are sun children. Y'all are sun children. Okay? Blessings of the Sun Falcon. Y'all can be seeing falcons. So y'all getting blessings from Divine himself. It don't come from these demons. It comes from Divine. As many times as you say that, it's like somebody don't get it. They're trying to mess with your finances, but it don't come from them. They can't block it. Even with all the goddamn dark magic. They cannot block it. That's goddesses. So, give me some for the gods. So somebody bunch, congratulations beforehand with this money that's coming in. And I really feel it for you. So, whoever y'all are, winning the lottery or whatever, I just hope that you help other people. And if this is to get you out, I see somebody scratch off $50,000, scratch off ticket. So I just hope that you would think first. You'll say it now, but I hope that you will really go make an altar, and I don't know why I see you probably on your last leg, or you are on your way, you don't have much money or something like that. You just getting, try to make ends meet, and this come in. I would really hope that you would go help other people. Say that you're on your last leg, you trying to pay your back rent, something like that, and you end up winning a scratch off, $50,000. I will hope, and I don't know why I'm seeing this, I will hope that you'll see a homeless person and you'll go pay for a room for them 3 days, a weekend, and give them money for some food. That's a way of showing gratitude. Because you was almost out there. You know what I'm saying? So give me some for the gods. I seen 50,000. So congratulations. 019 023 ticket. 019 023 ticket. So look at the bottom of the ticket. I see 019 023. It's like a purple ticket. So, child, Gab, prosperity. Didn't I just tell you the Divine controls this shit? They don't. My hand is itching right now too. So, yeah, and you see he got dressed in green. Look, he's dressed in green, so that's money overflowing. So it's like Gab. So we had nut out here too. Then 5. So I told you $50,000. I don't be lying. Every time I say I'll be hearing about somebody winning, in my town or the next town over, it'd be 5 people winning. I'll be like, oh, okay. I'm not a hater. Sometimes Divine will make sure people get blessed around you, people that you helping before, he ended up. It's something that you got to do, so you should not hate. It's something else that got to be completed first before he give you That amount, he got to see how you do with the little finance that you have, and then he'll end up blessing you with a big amount of money. But whoever y'all are, it's like 5 of you men, and it's 5 men and 15 women. Okay, so it's 5 men and 15 women. Why they wanted me to look at that? I guess they wanted y'all to know. So it's 5 men, okay, and 15 women. All right. Congratulations. I know that's right. Anybody come on here talking that shit? Hey, Val. Hey, Yahweh. Anybody come on here talking that shit? This ain't me. Anybody come on here talking that shit? You got to go. Give me a moon. So something about February 16, and it's something about April 1st. Reset. Think it through. Gemini. So what is that? Libra balance. So something's gonna balance out on April 1st for you. That's my yacht balancing something out for you. 5 men, 15 women. Then that's a lot of money. 50,000. Temperance. Something you balance out. I just told you. Think it through. Before you spend that money, think it through. Don't be running out there telling everybody. Don't be doing that shit. As many times I tell y'all that shit. I understand you happy in that moment, and you can just okay? Just do this. Move in silence. Okay? Burdens. Because if you don't, it's going to bring some damn burdens. I'm just going to tell you. King of Pentacles. 5 of y'all men, you know, about to be in the King of Pentacles. You might be on your last leg. And you go play a ticket, and then, you know, it is what it is. It's none of my business. I'm just telling you what I am hearing. You are about to receive this abundance and pay your back rent, you know, or if you want to move, go ahead and move. Move in silence. That's what the divine is telling you. When you get this, move in silence. He didn't give you this for you to go out there and brag to everybody. I know you happy. But, you know, keep it a secret, the moon. Keep this hidden. I just told you that. Keep that hidden. I don't know what that means, non-shot. We'll find out in a minute. Non-shot. And if it's disrespectful, you're going to get off of here. I'm going to tell you that right now. I like people that, like, you know, come on here and, what is that? That seems like some Hebrew or something. What is Nasha? Nah, I ain't saying NASA.
NASA.
What is Nasha?
Nasha has several different meanings depending on the context, ranging from ancient languages to modern brands. 1. Language and meaning: Hindi, Sanskrit, Urdu. It most commonly means intoxication, exhilaration, or a high. This can refer to the effect of a substance, a state of transformed happiness and excitement.
See?
Russian. It is the feminine form of the word for hour or out.
Bye. See, I don't play no games. You will get right on off of here. Yeah, probably the main ones that sending that shit. And get right back with you too on that shit. Somebody is mad at your, you know, your power or something. 10, there we go again, ending. Something is ending for you to get this manifestation, basically. Oh, look, and then I pull the cards. And then look. You probably at the last leg, and then look, 10 of Pentacles. You at your last leg, or you wait for your fruits of your labor, but then bam. See that? 10. And I just sing 10. This is under the 10 of the King of Pentacles and the Temperance. Y'all believe them if you don't want to, but I know what I know. So it's the end of a cycle with, you know, being at your last leg and all that other shit. Hold up. I have to get these cards. I'm trying to leave them in order. 5 men and, like I said, 15 women. 15 women. Appreciation. Gonna be showing appreciation. I don't give a fuck what they saying on here. These are people that don't want you to be showing appreciation. Family and tribe. You and your family and your tribe is good. Your bloodline. Because it's something about breaking generational curses. Like I said, they're not in charge of your wealth. They think they want to be by magic, but they're not. King of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. And that's 7 of Pentacles. Keep it a secret. That's the Moon with the other card. Something is ending. What's hidden from you. Your manifestation is not going to be hidden from you no more. You put it out on Queen of Pentacles. Pull that out. Vision. Okay? Somebody could probably see this coming. That's why they're doing all the goddamn witchcraft. Child. Hangman. Somebody going to be a hangman. Or you're not in hangman because this is in reverse. Somebody try to do, you know, some type of binding spell on you, bind your finances, but you're not. And look what came out again. King of Pentacles. I can't never lie. King of Pentacles just came back right back on up top with the other cards. You got King of Pentacles there. You got family and tribe. So somebody try to bind your finances. But guess what? It's an end of the cycle to that shit. They're going to have to bite their own snake ass tail. Dragon. Jezebel ass spirit. And I fucking said it. Stay the fuck off my channel. Stay the fuck out of my business, bitch. Yeah. See what I'm saying? The hangman again. The hangman in reverse again. Just stay grounded. And just keep your head focused on the divine. Yeah, you got the hangman twice out here. And you got the King of Pentacles twice out here. You got the moon out here. It's something that you need to keep hidden. I'm trying to tell you. Like, move in silence. If you feel like you got monitoring spirits, you need to get some herbs and just burn it in your house to get rid of monitoring spirit. There we go. Waiting for the fruits of your labor to come in. Again, 7 of Pentacles. That's a divine number. Hangman in reverse twice. I don't give a fuck what they say. Whether they don't want you to believe. Look, and they go the moon out here twice. Ladies and gentlemen, keep this shit quiet. I know you're going to be happy. Do not. Just wait. You're waiting for this is what's hidden. You're waiting for the fruits of your labor. Do not be telling nobody. I'm telling you. If you hit the lottery or you're playing the move, you get this money, you're playing the move, do anything with it. They're saying be silent. I'm telling you. Judgment. And these people know they're going under judgment for what they did underneath the fucking moon. So what's hidden from you is your abundance. Look at this shit. This is 9 of coins. When I picked it up, this is all about abundance. Abundance, abundance, abundance. So 5 men, 15 women about to receive their abundance for what they did underneath the moon. That's the judgment call. They could have blocked your finances, bind your finances for a while, years, and now all this abundance is coming back to you. Temperance. And there go temperance. Okay? Balance. Maya said we got to be balanced. Like, we got to balance out this moon magic now. You got King of Pentacles out here twice. The moon out here twice. You got the world out here. Judgment out here. That's what Maya is saying. This shit got to be balanced out. You had the finances bound, you know, too damn long. So you're a hangman. That's what it's telling them. You're in Hangman for this. What's this? 10 of Cups. Tribe and family. See what I'm saying? They gotta go, they gotta get fulfillment. Now, some gotta be in alignment with their family, their bloodline, because you broke generational curse. They was busy doing witchcraft on you and your family. What I tell you? Universe gotta give and receive. No, Maya said something gotta give. You had them in Hangman with their finances. Now it's in reverse. Both Hangmans came out in reverse. Now the universe gotta give and receive. Whether you like it or not. Give me these. I gotta put these up top here. I'm straightening them out as I go along, so you watching me. I'm trying to straighten my cards out, so I have to keep doing it every day. Give me something. Spend time on you, balance yourself. Okay? You see that's green. Okay? Stay balanced, keep your chakras in alignment, and this is coming through. Whether they like it the fuck or not. And then we got, give me something with this. We have not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. This is why you can't tell nobody. Keep this under your umbrella. Okay? And not only that, people will try to come in and seduce you. These Jezebel spirits, that's probably why I mentioned the Jezebel spirit. They'll try to come in and seduce you, man or woman. A man can be a Jezebel-ass spirit too, because they know you're about to get abundance. That's why you need to keep this quiet. It's kept. Give me a number. We have spiritual awakening 333 on top. Your spiritual awakening is unfolding. Trust your inner wisdom and follow your path. Okay, 777 forgiveness. That's all you got to do. Forgive these people they did not know what they did. 444 soulmate connection. I told you it's all about abundance. So it's your part. It's like the men and the women. Since they held back all your abundance and had that shit binded up in the spirit, now all this shit, you get it all at once. Or in spurts. You get what I'm saying? They just had you waiting for the fruits of your labor, basically. 7 of Pentacles. Just sitting there waiting. Binding your shit up. Soulmate connection. Be open to meeting someone who resonates with your soul and brings deep love and understanding in your life. So basically you brought family and tribe. You broke generational curses. You did that for your tribe, your family and your tribe, which means your ancestors. Now, these people have been binding shit, doing shit under the move, binding your finances, making you wait for the fruits of your labor. Now, all they did was make it, whatever they was holding, even if it was like paycheck to paycheck, making you lose a job. All them paychecks coming back to you in a big ass amount. So like you go play the lottery. Say that you didn't have a job for a year or 2 years. And count up all them paychecks. You know what I'm saying? That you missed out on. Divine adding that shit up like, that shit gotta be balanced out. They didn't have a job for a year. You had them just bind it up in the spirit. So it's gotta be some type of understanding in the spirit. They gotta get this abundance. So now I gotta give it to them in a bulk. 444, so and then you get a soulmate. Okay? I hate when people do shit like this. All this goddamn magic. What's this? So we have emotional support, solitary confinement. You got divine. If you feel alone, always go to divine. Anytime you get bored and you feel alone or somebody trying to make you sad or you feel energy like that, anxiety, call somebody or either, go to motivational speaking or go to return to senders. Go straight to it. Anytime you feel yourself feeling sad, a motivational speech or go right to it or a spiritual bath, a spiritual shower, relax in the bath, a bubble bath, some shit like that. Because somebody could be playing with your emotions with the moon too. Change of direction, hardcore, breakup, powerlessness. So that somebody's feeling powerless. Miscommunication, misunderstanding. Gonna try to say it was a misunderstanding. No, it wasn't. Full new beginning journey. You're taking a new beginning, journey, stability, stagnation, after stagnation, friendship, romance. Now you got friendships and romance. Y'all not just gonna have romance, you're gonna be this person's friend. Positive thinking, emotional decision. You need to get your mind in positive thinking. Get men, find men that does motivational speeches, somebody you connect to on emotional basis speeches. Get in the duty of doing that every day. Okay, somebody that's a motivational speaker, so that way you'll get in that energy where as though it's raising your vibration and it's raising your head. It's raising your crowd. Stop listening to all that idiot shit and all that dumbass shit, all that fighting and, World Star and all the other fucking shit and the news and all the other fucking shit, the media, all that shit. At least do that for like 2 weeks. So your crowd could be raised. So you can be like, okay, you got a new energy. I heard, ooh, ooh, I got a new attitude. Run high, run low. Nowhere to go. Travel. Letting go emotional baggage. And this is going to let you women or men, find you a women that's a good motivation speaker, and you know they ain't with the shit, and you know they're not fake. Men, find you emotional, a motivational speaker, man. I listen to Denzel Washington sometimes. He's very good. Okay? He's a motivational, he got motivation. Go on YouTube. He talks about all types. He gives you motivation. He does motivational speaks. And he a cool dude. He's sly with it. And all the girls love him. Okay? Go listen to it. Well, you can choose who resonates with you. If they don't resonate with you, and you don't have to listen to them. But you need somebody that's going to keep you day and night on balance and keep your crown on your head. You know what I'm saying? Salute the real nigga. Salute. Yeah. Because somebody be sending shit. I'm telling you, a bully in the spirit. This is a bully in the spirit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. It keeps saying abundance, y'all. The universe is about to give you something. Benefactor, patron, beneficiary. You're a beneficiary. Okay? Good Samaritan. And I told you, if you're on your last leg, and just like that, you go scratch off a ticket or win a lottery, you need to put somebody that's on the street, in the house, not in the house, but in a hotel for 3 days and give them something to eat. Feed them for 3 days or, let them buy their own food. Make sure they're not a drug addict. That's what I heard. Make sure they're not a drug addict, okay? So, that was y'all reading. Salute. Mum's the word. They be sitting in the kitchen waiting to start snitching. This ain't me. This ain't my friend's phone. I'm not lying. Imagine someone being vexed at me because I won't allow them to take advantage. Yeah, they vexed. They get vexed about in the spirit. I can't take advantage of you in the spirit. Hell no, bitch. I'm gonna go like my affirmations like I just fucking did because I know you just sent some shit. You know what I'm saying? And now, look how the sun just came out. The sun was not even out when I was walking. If y'all was on my channel, y'all seen that shit. So I'm gonna just put a charcoal in there. Stop watching me online. Look in their pockets. That's the real them. Real voice. Is that his real voice and not some robot? Yeah, that's his real voice. I command my energy. Only God work through me. True. Thank you. Send a prayer to you. Back to you too. The unwanted, outdated sexual energy. I don't agree, nor do I accept this. Well, clear your energy out. God bless the child that God is on. Exactly. I work for everything I've ever had and will have. So I. They know what the fuck they doing. Yeah. Stop watching me. Okay, I got y'all. The audacity. These people crazy. I don't play no games. Y'all seen this shit. I'll be having y'all on my channel. And you seen when I went to go to that, I ain't gonna repeat it no more. Y'all heard me the first time. When I went to get the flowers. When I went to go get the flowers, that when Gus just said, shh. I thought my damn wig was gonna come out. It just came out of nowhere. doing a goddamn witchcraft. I'm gonna go put some charcoal in there so I can keep that shit lit. So that way, anytime I feel like somebody doing that shit, I'm gonna just throw that shit in there. Okay? Drives their demons wild when you confront them on plotting. Yeah. I'm gonna just drive you fuck wild. Cause you gonna stop fucking with me with that witchcraft. Knowing y'all already under judgment. Somebody don't believe they under judgment for doing that shit. That's weird as hell. But anyway, until later, join me later on for the Spirits Box read. Y'all know I like to do that when the lights go down a little bit, the sun go down a little bit. Love you.